See, if you get on Amazon, look, that's how they'll pay you out. See what I mean? There we go. Yeah, so I always tell you, right? This is what you're gonna do to get your numbers up. Watch. Show you again. YouTube, what up? See the share button on your phone? Yes, you are. Look. It's on your page. You gotta go to your page. Send it to yourself.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. You already know. Wisdom Wednesdays. Money counting thousands. Hit that share button, hit that like button, hit that notification button, hit that subscribe button. Shout out to everybody on YouTube. I'm going to rock with you today. Shout out to everybody on YouTube. I'm going to rock with you today. I'm going to read your comments. Let's go. Dante Martin's in the building.
Yes, sir.
Wisdom Wednesdays. Julie, good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Sharon, good morning. Darren, good morning. Michaela, good morning.
Big Bo.
Big Bo, Marcel, good morning.
Yeah.
Good morning, good morning. Good morning, good morning. Tap in. Tap in. Hit that share button. Hit that like button. Let's share this. Good morning, good morning. Pull up in that hoorah. Used to see the cars outside.
Oh, Sunday is gonna be something special.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
And good morning, baby. Yesenia. Get the VIP list too. Money count thousands. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning.
Hold on, which one you want shared in the groups? You want the YouTube one or you want the Facebook one? When I shared in my group, which one you want? I don't like to do that because that's oversaturated.
All right, so share either one. I don't care. I love both of them.
He said you don't want people to be oversaturated. You just want to, let's see, boom, I got it.
One time for the wake up, one time for the cake up. Sorry, Miss Jackson. I am for real. La, la, la. Yamil. Hold on, I got Florida check in. I got Atlanta checked in. I got North Carolina checked in. Yo, I'm all over the world, baby. Wait till I get my California check in. Yeah, what's up with you, man? I'm gonna slow down with the weed, cause man, I'm killing Dante, killing him, man. Dante, I'm trying.
Get me high so bad.
Hey, I want to get him high. I want to get him high so bad. You don't know.
Listen.
I want to get him high, right? Oh my, the day I get him high. Oh my God.
One time, some chick out of Boston came out of a club. She took me back to her crib.
Turn your phone down.
I got it. She was smoking. I was like, yeah, let me see how this is going to turn out. But she was living out here. I was like, yeah, this might. It was a fun night, but.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I want to thank you once again for pulling up, man. You know what I'm saying? On time, early. You know what I'm saying? On time is everything, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody that got up in the morning and stuff. Everybody that kicked that homeless sexual out this morning. Got him taking out the trash. You know what I'm saying? Bringing the kids to school. Something, you know what I'm saying? You know what a homeless sexual is?
I picked up on it, but go ahead, break down the definition.
The definition of is a motherfucker that's living in the house and ain't doing nothing but fucking.
Can I ask you a question though? Who falls that? Him or the females?
Oh God! So that's the $1 million question. If you got a homeless sexual, you're living with them, it's the females?
It's the female. Okay, you're the safety net. So why would he want to leave?
No, but I'm saying, why would you want? What if she's in love with him? She loves his piece.
Listen, you can love his piece all you want, but like again, I'm telling you right now, if I'm a freeloader, as you want to call him, and I got free stuff, why am I leaving? Come on, let's be real.
I'm saying, are you a freeloader if somebody's just giving you something?
Listen, I'm my own man.
Yes.
And when my morale go down when I don't care,
yeah.
If somebody's going to supply, guess what?
I'm going to take it.
I'm going to keep it 100.
Look, because this be happening in our city a lot. All right, if a woman gives a man, right?
Yep.
Right? She gives a man a car.
Yep.
Right?
And you're going to go see another chick with the car, see?
Hold up.
Who support his habit?
Hold up. So if a woman buys a man a car,
yep.
He's absolutely going to go cheat with the car?
Listen, let me tell you something. Let's be 100. If you devalue how many times am I going to keep telling you? If you devalue yourself, somebody else is going to devalue. Listen.
That's ill.
I'm speaking on it. Listen, I'm telling you, back in my day, like people that know, the first question, if I bring anybody that know me, the first question be, yo, how you didn't have no kids? How you didn't have kids? But here's what I'm telling you. You know how many females used to give me their car and I go see another chick with their car?
Oh my God.
And I had my own, they knew I had my own car. They gave me their car and I'm like, while they chilling, they was bartenders.
You didn't feel wrong?
You're not my chick. Listen, see, I told you, I'm not one of them female. I'm not one of them people. Like, see, if I tell you I feel you, I'm being 100. I feel you. But if everybody don't get that treatment. If I'm not feeling you, I'm not feeling you.
But if she bought you the car, that's your car.
Most times they keep it in their name, so it's still not your car. Like, you better know the game because you know why I said her name? Because if you driving and she sees somebody else, she could say it was stolen.
No, come on, females be doing that.
Dude, I don't put nothing past no one.
That's crazy, man.
How many people got their tires slashed, windows busted, key? But man, the worst thing I ever seen a female do, I didn't see her do it, but I seen the after effect. My man was messing with somebody. He had a money green M6. Remember when them joints was flying?
Yeah.
She took paint thinner, poured it in the middle of his car, made his joint look like a skunk. She Pepe Le Pew this joint.
Hey yo, this is what I'm talking about. This is that deep rooted hate.
Why you say that?
Because for a woman to do that to a man's car.
No, you know why? revenge is the ultimate. And what do we care about more? What do most females used to do when you lived with them? Not to me, but I know that happened. They throw out your sneakers or
Right.
cut them up or something.
Yes,
they know
they
it's going to
go-
hurt.
yes.
They know it's going to hurt. See,
Yeah.
that's why you see them like, look, everybody.
Yo, I know, but I'm just saying. Yo,
See?
no, but why do women go after men's sneakers and their clothes?
Because, listen, yo, that's our personal
But-
items.
So what are you supposed to go after in a woman's personal items? Name a woman's personal item that you would go after
Oh.
that would bother her.
You want to know what a woman personal item is?
Yep.
Their best friend. Boom!
Oh.
Boom! See, again, I'm not a despiser.
All right, we're gonna see who's more dangerous.
I ain't cutting nothing and bleaching clothes there.
Uh.
Yeah, right. I know you the main person. Just for you saying that, nobody even mentioned bleach. You did. You know that. See? See, Melissa said it. Her best friend. Now, like, I'm not a foul individual, but if I really want, first of all, me, how I get back on females, I upgrade you quick. I don't even have to get your friend. I'm gonna get a female better than you.
All right, so getting a female better than you think that's gonna hurt her more than what I'm gonna say?
Listen, let me tell you about.
And I'm not talking about nothing sexually. I'm not talking about no female. I'm talking about what could you get from a female that will hurt her more than anything?
Yo, listen. Best friend, sister, relative. And if you want to go outside of that, let me see. The worst thing, and watch, no female's going to disagree with this.
All right, tell her.
You string them along, and you give them that rude awakening, like, I never liked you in the first place.
And you think that'll kill him?
Yo, you better hope she don't got a knife next to her. You might get stabbed. If she internalizes that wrong,
You're done.
you may have, she just turned into Jason.
So string her along, that's yours.
Yo.
All right, so I'm gonna tell you mine.
Women.
Hold up.
What happens when a man string you along and he did let you know I wasn't liking you or feeling you in the first place? Our feelings don't really be hurt. It's a pride thing, see?
All right.
Because you know what they thinking? I could have been with somebody else other than you. I wasted my time.
I wasted
with you.
my time.
See?
All right.
Remember Waiting to Exhale? What did Shorty do?
She went crazy.
Burnt this joint.
Burned this shit down.
Co-worker, co-workers are best friends. I told you.
All right, so check it out. I'm gonna tell you how to hurt a female, and I'm gonna tell you how to hurt a female without doing all that crazy shit. All right. So check it out.
I'm listening.
Steal her dog. Steal her dog.
Right. Yeah.
Steal her motherfucking animal. I swear to God, hey fellas, if your woman cuts your clothes, steal her animal. Oh my God. Oh my God. Steal little boo
That's what females
boo. Yo, steal little cuckoo.
Right. You get out. You
Steal little cuckoo. Oh my God. Steal little boo boo or cuckoo.
Yo,
And watch what happens, nigga.
dog.
You steal a dog, I guarantee you she kicks your door in. Man, you ain't seen nothing, bruh. Steal one of my women in my city's dogs, bruh. I'm telling you, Dante. You think it's a game.
You're right. You're right.
Dante, if you steal one of the women in my city's dogs, you niggas is playing, yo. And I told you guys that the other day when I was in the park and I told you about the story about my cousin with her dog. Did you see the story about the lady in Providence that, yo, man, somebody tried to steal her dog, man. Hey, man, this lady, man, tried to, yo, man, I'm telling you, man, this lady, man, they had guns.
Mac, yo, I'm going to answer that question. That's a great question. He said, nah, touch my dog and I'm burning the whole city down looking for you.
Yeah.
Why is
Yeah.
a grown beat man trying to hurt a woman is my question. I'm bottom line. I ain't wasting my time. Though, nah, fam, listen. stand-up men ain't really into that. We see he started it off talking about certain men that rely on women and really don't rely on them. So, because again, I'm in the public all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever seen me get slapped? Have you ever seen a female come on? I can't, whatever. So it's not about you hurt who. It's the type of individual that does it. The men that do that, they're not even in my circumference. So I can't speak for them or why they do it. But most likely it's because of, again, if you don't have self-respect for yourself, you're not gonna have self-respect for others. You gotta always keep that in mind. It's about self-worth, self-respect, the value. Because the thing with me is, I mentor a lot of young people, women, men, and one of the things I keep teaching them, rock with a person with standards. That's a stand-up person because they have a lot. One of the things I always say is somebody, hear this sentence. If a person have nothing to lose, they have nothing to lose. Keep that in mind.
Facts.
So if you got a house and you let somebody come in that don't know about housing or how to upkeep your house, and that person mess your house up, stop trying to blame them. That's your fault.
That's your fault. That's not nobody else's fault. That's like I was talking with my nephew, man, and I seen him put a post up about, man, when a woman's always trying, or not a lot of women, and but there's a lot of women that try to devalue a man because a man can't be there for their child when they want them to be.
Right. But that's that.
You can't if I'm working, whatever I'm doing, don't devalue me to my child.
Right.
There's a lot of women, right? Let me tell you to my kids' mothers. I would hate you the worst for you to tell my child any bad thing about me. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
And a lot of women think, oh yeah, I'm gonna tell your dad. When y'all tell these children, oh yeah, your dad was supposed to be here, he wasn't here, and you keep telling the child that, right? Only thing you're building up in the child is what? Hatred.
This thing, like.
So no, I need all mothers to understand this, and fathers. If this goes to both ways. If you're a father and you're breeding hate into your child about their mother, bro, you're breeding hatred. You never supposed to tell your child nothing bad about their mother,
Right.
whether it is or not. Whether it is or not.
Animosity, correct. One of the things, I love your platform because you speak from a perspective. One of the reasons why I come on here is I try to give you the reason why people do what they do.
So why do the reason people do that?
All right. I'm going to take you on a ride.
Because there's a lot of brothers that are hurt, Dante.
I'm going to go to a kindergarten class, right? And I want you to look at them kids. Go ask them kids what they want to be when they grow up. Doctors, lawyers, dentists, all these jobs, cop, whatever. What happened from that period to when they get older? Nobody ever said they're going to grow up to be a drug dealer, a murderer, a hoe, stripper, none of these things.
None of that.
So what happened?
A gangs banger.
See, now what happened is your ideology is starting to form. So now when you start forming an ideology, also what else forms if you're getting hurt? Bitterness. So now here's the thing. Women ain't going to admit this and neither is men going to admit this, but here's the thing. When somebody made a promise to you, because one of the things I always tell dudes, don't tell a female you love them if you don't love them.
Facts.
So when you make that promise and you break the promise, now here's the funny part. Let's put it in perspective. Here I am, I messed with a female, right? I did her dirty. Let's say I did her dirty in high school. What that have to do with you meeting her while she's in college? Because she didn't get over that bitterness. She didn't get healed from that. So she just taking it out on you for what I did, even though you didn't do what I did. So now you have a kid. Guess what? That bitterness is still forming, and it's still being planted, and the ideology is being planted in the kids. Like, how many parents told their kid, like my mother, her husband left her for a Cape Verdean woman. So you know what my mother was trying to get me to do? Hate Cape Verdean women. He's like, Cape Verdean women.
Oh my God.
And I said,
But I'm mad.
so I was always smart. I was like, Mom, just because that
Shout out to my Cape Verdean women.
love them. Since that woman did it, doesn't mean all women are like that. And I'm not gonna think that woman that did it to you. See what I mean? You trying to form their ideology on how to look at a certain nationality because something will happen to you, and you looking at the hurt of what this woman did.
Yeah. Couldn't it be vice versa?
Yes.
Because let's talk about the men. Could there be a bitter man? Is there a lot of bitter men?
What did I say? Kindergarten. It is bitter. Yo, you know what?
All right, tell me a bitter man. Tell me a bitter
Now,
man.
this
Tell me a
is-
bitter
This
man.
is where men. Okay, you know where men been in this form, and I'm a man, so I can speak on this.
Yeah.
Why are you grounded? Relationship with your father doesn't matter what you and your father went through. You still have your father. You're grounded.
Yep.
When we don't have that relationship with our father, guess what? We coming up blaming. Who's the reason I don't have this relationship? Who's the reason? Now we never gonna blame mom because we love mom.
No.
So we try to find another reason to blame why dad ain't there. So that animosity is towards dad. Now what are you looking for when you don't have dad in your life? Some kind of male role or whatever.
Role model.
So now with that bitterness that the man feel, who is he taking it out on? The female he's with. Because sometimes men be trying to make a female be the father figure when a female don't know how to be a man. Keep that in mind. How many dudes look at a woman to be their dad and mother?
Wow. Yo, I had a female tell me, yo, this motherfucker wanted me to be his mother and father. Yo, that's crazy.
No.
That's crazy you said that, bruh.
Men who have mommy issues don't know how to treat women. Again, it's not mommy issues. See, we keep talking about the development of children. A child don't know why you picked that man or why you picked that woman. The child is only seeing what they see within their circumference. So they form an okay, listen. I worked at one of the most prestige hospitals in Rhode Island.
Yeah.
There was these two girls. One girl, she's 14, handled guns and everything. She's having sex and everything already. There was another girl who was 12 years old, just turning 13. She having sex with grown men and everything. They wanted me to work with them. I'm like, how am I going to reach these girls? Like, what could I actually say to them to get both of their attention? Because one came from the hood.
And one didn't.
It's like, she could have lived the life you live. And the other one didn't. So I say, question. Do y'all ever watch TV and wonder why your family is not like the family on TV? Which one you think got affected the most?
The one that ain't into the streets.
The street one started crying. You know what the non-hood one said? A 12-year-old that was an educational guest. I was like, holy shit, you smart.
Wow.
See, G started crying because I said what?
That was deep.
Why you wonder why your see TV is giving you an image that we're not living, we're not seeing. So when you sit up there wondering why, and nobody's explaining to you why this don't look like that, so you telling me to watch the Cosby Show, but my house don't look nothing like the Cosby Show. So what show am I going to relate to? Something that's ratchet, something that actually emulate what I'm actually seeing. So with the bitterness of a man, here's the thing. So here I am, no father. Now, I'm trying to tell people, I was born in Brooklyn, New York. I'm 5 years old. You know who raised me? Jamaicans. At 5, telling me, yo, man, keep your word bond, man. Because that's how they talk in Brooklyn at the time.
Yeah.
And that's why I'm a stand-up. That's why everybody keeps saying you're a stand-up dude.
Yeah.
Because I kept my word. I made sure I kept my word because they instilled that into me. That wasn't my father. That was these Jamaicans.
That was the streets. That was
Right.
the streets taught you.
So again, I'm trying to find.
But imagine, see now, all right, you see how the Jamaicans, when you grew up, they was teaching you your word and stuff, right?
Yep.
Imagine now, right, Dante?
Yeah, I'm listening.
If you got young men that don't have no guidance and they go in the streets and what kind of guidance they get, what kind of morals they get installed in them.
It depends on what you gravitate to. Because remember.
That's what I'm saying, because if they gravitate to a street gang,
Yep.
they get gang principles in them.
Yep.
So now they end up, and that's where 9 times out of 10, that's where they end up.
It's because, here's the thing. Okay, let's check it out like this, right? The key word is a sense of belonging. A sense, where do you belong? So depending on your, okay, so let's look at it like, so okay. I'm going to talk about when I moved to Rhode Island. When I moved to Rhode Island, I moved to Smith Hill over there. all I see was white people. That was the first time I seen white people other than school, like the teachers in school. So I'm like, damn, I'm the only black face out here? Like, what's going on? It was a culture shock. I'm sitting up there like,
Yeah.
I went from Dominican, Puerto Ricans, Jamaicans, to instantly white. Now, we got a fire. We had to move to Chad. Well, we moved to Southside, then we went to Chad Brown. Now I'm in the projects, the hood and everything. Now remember though, my ideology is different because I was going to church when I was young. When I first moved up there, I was going to St. Patrick's School, so I was learning about God at a young age. But when I sit up there, you know about Jesus, guess what people, get that out of my face. See, I'm a king.
Yeah, because we didn't want to know about that as a kid.
See?
You know what I'm saying? And especially in my hood, we had a lot of churches. You know what I'm saying?
Boom, you're going to go where you fit in. That's what Melissa said. Go ahead.
She said you're going to go where
You're going to go. You're going to get in where you fit in. That's the point. So now I'm sitting there talking about Jesus, God, and everything, and people are suppressing my ideology because they didn't believe in the ideology of what I believed in.
Yeah.
So now where I gotta go to fit? Because I didn't have a bunch of people talking about God.
So you had to go where people were.
So I'm going where now we seeing the drag. We see how the drag was.
Mm-hmm.
So we looking up to these dudes. You know, Paulie always had a fly whip.
Absolutely. Shout out to my nigga Paul.
Paulie's my dude. I looked up to that dude, fly dude. So you're like, yo, I want to be like Paulie. I want to be like Killer. I want to be like Ed Brown and them.
Yeah.
But that's what. Boom! I want to be
Yeah.
like them when I get older.
Yeah.
So now what we doing? We youngins finding our way. Like I told you, me and your brother. I love that we used to hang together because we used to say.
R.I.P. Keith.
So we're still trying to find ourselves. Then you get into high school. What you start doing? You're meeting females now. So now you still got that bitterness, that ideology that's off. And now what else you mixing it with? Other people that have an ideology that's off. You don't know what that female went through, the trauma she went through, molestation, rape, or whatever.
So you believe that a bitter man has mommy issues?
A bitter man have issues of a sense of belonging, and I'm gonna tell you again: if your father's not
What's
there,
a sense of a bitter man? That's what I'm trying to get a woman to say. Really?
listen,
Because
I just told you because okay, listen. Do you know what we are taught? Don't be if I cry right now, some people like this bitch ass nigga.
Mm-hmm.
What?
yeah, they say that about me all the time.
See, it's
Yeah,
like
I don't give a fuck.
But that's emotions.
Yeah, I can't help
So
my
they trying to
emotions.
tell us that we shouldn't be emotional. Like they sit up there and say, so here's the thing, they sit up there like, you're too sensitive. What are you
So a
talking
bitter
about?
man can be just emotional?
No, it's again, when you're suppressing your feelings, what's eventually you're gonna end up doing? You're gonna fight your feelings out. Why? Because eventually your feelings is gonna come out if you don't know how to express them. Who is a young man expressing their emotions and feelings to? You can't express it to the people on the streets because they're gonna clown you.
So you're saying that all the young men in the streets hold their emotions inside.
Hold their emotions
and that's
in.
why they become bitter.
And so when something
Oh,
breaks
they
out,
take it out on the females.
when black men suppress their feelings and become angry, and now we out here hurting. What it is this:
So we suppress
Remember-
our feelings
remember
and our
what I just
anger
said to you?
and we take it out on somebody else.
a sense of belonging. What's the first sense of feeling that a young man have when he meet a female? When he meet a female, that's when you feel good about yourself. Your confidence is coming up. Now, what happens when she breaks your heart? She cheat on you or she leaves you or something.
You're crushed.
So now you know what it is? So now what was wrong with me? Was it my surroundings? Was it my upbringing? And then now you're sizing yourself up with a dude that you don't even know why she got with or whatever. Where are you going to release the emotions?
On another woman. Oh my God. Yo, that's crazy. Yo, that's some crazy. See, you don't gotta believe our ideology here at No Longer Trap Podcast. But that's our ideology right here at the No Longer Trap Podcast on Wisdom Wednesdays. You know what I'm saying? Right here, Dante Martin's in the building, man. Hit that share button, hit that like button. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Fit First.
You gotta teach your
You know what I'm
children
saying?
to know who they are and to be confident.
My
in
boy Joe down there
themselves.
killing Fupas. You know what I'm saying?
That's the key. See,
Read a couple of the comments. Oh, you read them?
That's what I said. Melissa said you got to teach your children to know who they are and to be confident in themselves. You have to. It starts with the whole. Remember, if you got, okay, let's use the analogy that Unique always use. Shout out to Unique for this.
Shout out to the U.S. Black Business Network.
When he sit up there and say, now I'm gonna give you the aspect of both sides. When he said you can't be a boss chick if you're not even home with your children while you at work trying to be a boss. Mm-hmm. What are the children
Facts.
feeling? What are the children feeling while their mother's surviving? She has to do what she got to do to survive.
If you have children that appreciate their moms that are working, then you got older children that are making sure the kids are fed, clean,
but remember,
respectfully.
but pause
you know
right
what I'm
there.
saying? It could work.
No. You know what you just did? Is that dysfunction. Now the child has to be a parent that they didn't bring children in. Number one. And number two, guess what they don't get to do?
Be a child.
Oh!
They don't get to be a child because they've been raising their siblings while their mother's been at work. So their childhood was robbed for them because they was raising their siblings.
Now here's my question. Who's their outlet? Their outlet. See? Everybody need an outlet because again we are put in situations that we don't fully understand. And they ain't developing properly. See, if you want to, you know what's the problem between black homes and white homes? You go ask the average white girl, and I'm not sitting up there saying because their homes is right with the mother and father, because I know a girl that she was bad. I used to mess with her. This shit turned into a crackhead, and I used to tell her you should be messing with athletes, but she ended up with a crackhead, and she a crackhead now. Excuse me, drug abuser. I don't want to call people crackheads. White homes have both parents. Mm-hmm. You got the daughter being raised by the
Not all white homes got both parents. I hate people that say that.
I'm saying white homes. I know black homes that got both parents.
Hell yeah. That's what I'm saying. I know a lot of black homes with both parents.
I'm talking about the majority. See, again, when you raised in the hood, like most of remember, you want to know how I found out my father wasn't my father?
Wow.
My mother didn't tell me. My father didn't tell me. You know who told me?
Oh.
A kid in Brooklyn named Tully, a Puerto Rican, who had a computer back in the days in the 80s. And he said, yo, I broke into your system and found out. He said, that man you live with, that ain't your father.
Oh, my God. Tully, you're a bad man.
So I'm sitting up there telling I don't even know what he's talking about.
Tully, you're a bad man. Yo, Tully's a bad man.
And you know what's so funny? I'm 5 years old and I still remember that dude's name.
I would have remembered his name, too.
Telly was the first dude to tell me that this man was not my father. And I was too young to even understand what the hell this man just told me.
Wow. Wow. This is here on the No Longer Trap podcast. This is where you get it. You get it live and direct right here. But let me get into the topic, and I want to ask Dante a couple questions that I think that. Have you, first and foremost, have you ever dated a woman with children? I think you answered that before. Yes. All right. So my next question goes to my topic.
Go.
As a man, do you sleep in the bed with somebody else's child?
No, you don't never do that.
Absolutely not.
Yo, listen. Yo,
fellas. Yo, fellas. Hold on. Let me get there first. You want the mic first?
No, go ahead.
All right, I'm going to take the mic. So listen to this. It is a rule. We got a rule. It's a manly rule. You don't sleep with nobody else's child.
Never.
As grown men, don't sleep with nobody else's child. If you had the baby if you were in a relationship, because there's exceptions. Because if you're in a relationship with a woman and you birthed that, say you met her and she had that baby and you fathering that child as your stepchild, you can sleep in the bed with that child.
I understand that point.
You understand what I'm saying? I meet a girl and she got a 1-year-old daughter and her father is MII and I raise her. That's my child.
That's a bond right there.
That's a bond. No man that meets a woman don't go, yo, fellas, I got to tell y'all this. And this goes to the women too. Yo, women, don't sleep in the man. If your boyfriend brings his child over your house, you don't sleep in. No, they got to get a bed. Because I'm not comfortable with that. I'm talking about me. I'm not talking about nobody. I'm talking about me as a parent. I'm not comfortable with that. You know what I'm saying? That's one of my topics that's major. And I want everybody to know that as men. I'm talking to the fellas right now.
Hold on, let me interject real quick.
Then I'm gonna let you go ahead. Take your.
I'm gonna interject and I'm gonna let you. Okay, my godchild, he was always in my possession. When I started dealing with his mother, and I was in her bed. Now I guess he used to come in her room. Mm-hmm. Now he came. Remember, this is my godchild.
Yeah.
He came. He laid on the side of me. I said, "Listen, go lay next to your mother." I didn't want to disrupt what they had, but I go lay next to your mother. Respect. Go lay next to your mother, because even though he stayed with me, stayed in my, like when he used to stay in my house, he stay in my bed. I'm going to the living room. I'll lay on the floor.
I'll lay on the floor.
Yeah, so you know what's the first thing I said when I woke up? Did you ever have that kid laying in the bed with another man?
Yes.
No, did you ever have that kid
yes.
laying in bed with another man?
Yes.
And you know what? I believe
yes.
you because he
yes,
felt too comfortable getting in the bed.
He got
with
too
me.
comfortable. Yo, my kids ain't getting too comfortable and getting in no bed with no man, bro. That's out. They ain't getting in no bed with no man, bro. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm trying to say is like, yo, we got to be respectful of the fathers. You got to be respectful of the mothers. You understand what I'm saying? It's a respect thing, man. You gotta watch that, man. That's major, man. There's too many weirdos in our city. We gotta protect our kids. And I'm not saying everybody's weirdos. I'm not saying, because I gotta put myself in that category, and I'm definitely not a weirdo. So, but I'm saying we have to protect our kids, and that's a respect barrier that I learned from growing up.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying, Dante? I learned that growing up.
I'm just looking at YouTube, so just go ahead.
You understand what I'm saying? I learned that growing up. So it's like we gotta. You have to respect that, man. You understand what I'm saying?
The reason why I agree. Okay, here's the thing. I know children can have nightmares and everything, and they want to feel comfortable. See, the thing with me, I'm telling you right now.
If a kid has a nightmare, I'll go sleep in a thing. I'm going to leave. I don't got no problem with that. I don't got no problem with that. Shit, just give me my little bit of time, and she can rock me back to sleep, girl. Rock me back to sleep, girl. That's all. Put me back to sleep. That's all. Now you can go do what you got to do. Chief Rocker is in the building. Shout out to Chief Rocker in the building.
So, nah, it's like...
Anitra's in the building.
It's something that, listen, see...
Hit that share button, man. Hit that like button.
See, again, when you break that question down, and people... Now, when a kid been touched, what did I tell you? Their ideology is messed up.
Yeah, man.
Listen,
I tell these young boys that you can't get in the bed with somebody else's kid. You can't get in the bed with somebody. Oh, I've been dating that. I don't care how long you've been dating her. You gotta be there. You gotta be paying bills. You just can't just meet that girl and no.
Listen.
My shit gets hot in the morning.
Listen.
I'm a grown man. I'm thinking like a man.
Correct.
My shit, I get rugged in the morning. I'd rather wake up on the floor.
See, one of the reasons why I keep it 100, like I told you, I don't mind telling people I was molested young. You know why? To see the man that I am right now, I understand the ideology it takes to overcome certain things that nobody helps you overcome. See, nobody ever helped me cope with that, deal with that. Now, here's the funny part. Did I ever want to inflict on someone else? Never. But the fact of the matter is, those that have what they have inflicted on others.
Yes.
Because you know what? That's what they was taught, and they thought it was the right thing.
Right thing. And I wanna share something with you, man. And I'm sorry that happened to you. You know what I'm saying? Because I was in jail with a lot of them motherfuckers, Dante. And I'm telling you, you know what I'm saying? A lot of them motherfuckers that committed that act, I listened to their stories because I was in the programs with these people, right, Dante?
Yep.
And I'm gonna tell you one thing, Dante. Can you name one thing that was similar, that was 99% with every one of them?
They was molested.
They was all touched, man.
They was molested. Okay? And that's what.
That's crazy. And this is this goes to my other thing. A few months ago, Dante, I brought up a topic that happened in my community. There was a guy that was committed. He was charged with molesting a child in the South Side wreck.
I know the light skin.
Right? Yeah, right. So I asked my community. I said, why haven't every kid that was in that wreck since the time that man walked in there was evaluated? To make sure that we don't got potential sex offenders running around right now. See, people don't know how serious it is. Until 10 years from now, all of them kids that was possibly touched by this man in our community, right? They was touched by this man in our community, right, Dante?
Yep.
They're going to become sex offenders. I got to worry about them touching my granddaughter.
Correct.
Somebody else's daughter, somebody else's granddaughter, because they wasn't evaluated. They wasn't given the proper help.
So again, see what I was saying? When I was saying people have problems, internal problems that they can't talk about because they don't want to be looked at funny and everything.
Funny, yes.
So again, that's why I'm saying, how if we not healing our children of pain, suffering, traumas, and all of this, and they acting out, you're just gonna look at the fact they acting out, but nobody asks why they acting out. Nobody see. That's why. See, what made me such a great counselor is I didn't look at them as a resident or a number. I looked at them as a human being. I just told you, a 12-year-old, when this 12-year-old girl body was nuts. When I used to go in the room to go talk to her, I used to tell her, yo, you got to put clothes on properly or I'm going to leave this room. I'm not
That's how you're supposed to be.
Because again, she was so,
Now, if you're dating a woman, and her daughter is walking around the house.
You can't walk around the house like that.
You can't do it. Hey, yo, fellas. You dating a woman and she got a teenage daughter and she's walking around inappropriate. And if the mother does not check that, you got to go, bro. You shouldn't even have to check it. You shouldn't even have to check it.
Right.
You're supposed to go, oh, shit. The mother's supposed to see that one time and one time only, and the ass whooping is supposed to be applied after then.
You know what I would have did? If I'm at your house and your daughter come out like that, you won't see me again until we have a conversation about that.
That's a disrespectful.
I will walk and you be like, yo, how come I haven't seen you? Did you see what I see? Why did you feel comfortable? See, again, one of the things about, this is why I don't have children. There's no way in the world I'm going to let my little girl. See, my thing is, as a man, I'm protecting my little girl.
Absolutely.
My boy, he, whatever.
Shout out to all the fathers protecting their little girls, man.
I don't have kids. Like I said, round to the break of dawn on the sunset. Daughter's a queen. They ain't even born yet.
Yeah.
I already signed up classes. When I have a child, jiu-jitsu, karate.
He's teaching his kid how to fight.
Neck, they touch you in the wrong place. You ever feel uncomfortable? You got the green light to apply pressure. I'll deal with the consequence. If you feel unsafe, now that's just gonna beat up on people. I just only the time you feel unsafe. But don't put yourself in a situation. One of the things I would tell them, don't ever put yourself in a room by yourself with a man. Don't do that.
Yeah, don't do that. And that's why I tell fellas, yo, you don't go over your girl's house when she's not there. When your partner's not there, you don't be up in the house. Yeah, I'm sitting up in this house with your legs cocked open and I walk up in my house.
If the parents not home, you're not home. Don't go in the house. There's no reason.
There's too many secrets.
Like you said on your other part, like, how, if I went to a female house and there's a man in her room and you told me we were just watching TV.
Oh my God, you seen that? Hey, yo, oh my God. See, there's some dumb neglects.
I had a situation like that where the daughter was dressing for, I can't say that word. And I spoke to her sexual in a way to such an extent that she no longer wore anything like that. Even outside the house at one point, I thought she was dressing like a nun. Yo, Betty, see, even if it's not your child.
In our black community, parents need to stop kicking their 12 to 16-year-old chickens out to be
Yes. Everything else.
Yes. We have to stop. We have to. You cannot put no child out on the streets.
I love this right here. Rotten apple. Sean Isom. Boom. That's the point. Bitter to the core.
They're bitter to the core.
Bitter to the core, rotten apple. Again, if you ain't getting healed, I got a subject for you. I would love for you to address. You don't have to address it today, but if you want to, why have so many kids committed suicide even in our days when suicide wasn't even like that?
Oof, I know too many.
I know. I know, and I'm talking
Damn.
about kids that came from two-parent homes.
Me, I think that a lot of kids committed suicide because of depression, because of anxiety and depression at the same time is no good. You ever been anxiety? See, a lot of people don't know that anxiety and depression can really, when it's mixed, when it's it's not good. You know what I'm saying?
He wasn't talking about a post. It came in perfect because rotten apples bitter to the core. That's why when I seen it, I was just like, see, but even if he wasn't talking about the post, the fact it still applied to what we're talking about because I know a girl who committed suicide because her boyfriend broke up with her, hurt the family. See, that's what I'm saying.
You know what? I'm in thought, and I started thinking about the suicide shit because I've been, you know what I'm saying? That's a tough subject.
Some
you know what I'm
people
saying?
have to worry about the Bulls commit suicide because they don't think they deserve it.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. I know I can go on both ends. I know somebody that really had a lot to live for, and he took his life.
But
You understand what I'm saying?
Know why? I told you, as a therapist, here's the thing. I don't care how much money you have, it still don't take away pain and hurt and suffering.
Hold on 1 second. I know I can hear that shit too.
We look for people to define us instead of us finding ourselves. It's, again,
That's top story. I smelled it.
he said he was on his way.
I smelled it. I swear to God, I smelled it.
He said he was on his way.
I ain't got none. Hey, yo, I smelled Chop Stewie. I swear to God. Shout out to DJ Chop
That pain
Stewie.
is deep.
I can smell him. I smelled him in the building. I swear to God. Don't bite him, princess. I swear to God, I smelled DJ Chop Stewie in the building, man. I swear to God, I did. I did. I smelled my boy DJ Chop Stewie in the building.
Good, right?
We got a lot to talk about. Oh, dude, we got a lot to
Oh,
talk about.
showtime.
Oh, my God.
Showtime.
Hey, yo, we done put Dante in the middle of fire because he don't even know what's going on. And this is going to bomb Dante, too. Oh, my God, Chop Stewie. Hey, Chop, you want a drink? Hey, do you want a drink, Chop?
What would you think if you had to verify your wife on your medical insurance and you need certain documents such as bank statement with same address you ask her
Get
for
the-
that she
Don't
start
let-
acting
Shut
up?
that door, Stu, so they don't
Damn,
run out.
that's deep right there.
Both of them, yeah. No, the puppy, yeah, sure.
Ooh, what would you think?
What happened?
That's deep. What would you think if you had to re-verify your wife on your medical insurance and you needed certain documents such as bank statement with same address and you ask her for that and she start acting out?
Wow. Now, this is what I say in that. We don't all know the situation. Now, you could have been a terror in that person's life, and you don't deserve that. You understand what I'm saying? But if you wasn't a terror in that person's life and y'all broke up on good terms and you didn't try to humiliate that
this
person.
is his wife. See, the key word there was wife. That's why I said see, I'm not married, so I'm trying to put it in the perspective of what he's going through. First and foremost.
All right, if that's my wife or not. If that's my wife and we break up and I need documents signed, right? That has to do with my health, right?
Uh-huh.
You have to sign them. Unless, yo, I'm telling you, everybody don't deserve to get signed. Fuck that.
I agree with that.
Everybody don't deserve to get that signature, man. Fuck them. Go get it the rough way, motherfucker. All the motherfuckers be not taking care of their kids. They be stealing out the woman's house, crashing the woman's car, destroying her credit. Some women are fed up, man. They don't want to fuck you.
And
Shout out to DJ
that's
Chop
a
Stewie
good
in the
point.
building.
That's a great point. But no, hold up.
No, but I'm just saying.
We already go about the information.
Stu, you're right here, Stu.
Listen, We only go by the information.
High tolerance in the building. Hey, yo, let me tell you something. June, this Sunday, we got Jim Jones. We got Jim Jones in the building. We got Ricky Ross down at the Strand. If y'all ain't got your tickets, you better have got your tickets now. You better have got your tickets now. You better have got your tickets
No,
now.
see, that's what I said. You jumped out. They still married. That's what I was trying to tell you. That's why I said he said wife. They still married. You threw things in there. This is his wife. Hey, Roy. Yo. You might have to call in office on that one.
Some ain't shit niggas out there though.
We need. I know that's.
Yeah, that's
no,
what I was trying to say.
I know. That's why I said. For this situation, I'm going by what that man said. Not this what he went in too.
All right, well, I gotta make sure I got.
He went in. That one is something you got because it's like I need more details before I give an answer.
It don't matter if you're married though. If you
No,
ain't shit, you ain't shit.
each individual. That's why I deal with each individually, because I don't know the details, the full details. I don't like speculating.
Right.
One of the things I don't do is speculate. I don't speculate. Oh, Benny calling. He always got a great question. What up, Benny? Morning.
Good morning.
What
Good
up,
morning.
man?
Good morning, man.
Absolutely.
Shout out to my big brother Benny Stevens.
What's the question?
Listen, if you guys had $1,000 to invest with, what would you invest in and why?
$1,000. Something that could get me two.
So weed.
That's not. I was gonna say something that's not street, but you knew that answer was coming.
Go.
Listen. Perms? Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one.
Hey Benny, you didn't really let us answer the question. I'm saying, Stewie. Hey, Stewie jumped out there head first and said weed. You know what I'm saying? This dirt smoking motherfucker right here. This motherfucker smokes nothing but backyard boogie. You know what I'm saying? You invest that $1,000, man. It's gonna take you to Christmas to get the investment back, cause you're gonna be selling $2 bags of poo poo. Nah, but if I had $1,000 right now and I would invest in anybody, and what I would invest in, Benny, I would invest in me, the No Longer Try podcast. Cause I tell you what, I guarantee I'll flip that 1,000. Yes, I invested myself. I didn't want to toot my horn. Absolutely, man, and a lot of people don't understand that when you invest in yourself. I'm gonna get right into a Chop Stewie that like he invested in his DJ equipment. He invested in himself. That DJ equipment's all free. That's all free now.
Absolutely.
That every time he gets paid to do a gig, that's all free money. You know why? Because he invested in himself. You understand what I'm saying? So that also comes with a great message. You know what I'm saying? People need to learn how to invest in themselves instead of sticking their hand out, always asking for help and saying to yourself, yo, you know what, I'm going to stack the money up to get me my own turntable. I'm not going to keep asking this guy for this. I'm going to stack my own stuff to get this piece I need. You understand? Because everything just don't come at once. I bet you I asked Stewie right now, did he buy all his DJ equipment at one time? He's going to say, hell no.
Piece by piece.
Piece by piece,
Brick
man.
by brick.
Brick by brick. You heard? Piece by piece, brick by brick. You feel me? You know what I'm saying?
You gotta find something you're good at and invest in. You gotta find what you're good at. Everybody's good at something.
No doubt.
Not everybody's a
Have
DJ.
good
Not
day at
everybody's a
work.
rapper. Not everybody's a carpenter. Not everybody's a bus driver. But everybody's good at something. So you gotta find out what you're good at and invest
All right.
in it.
Absolutely. So let's get right into it, man. I got DJ Chop Stewie in the building. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my big cousin. You know what I'm saying?
We're
DJ
still trying
Chop
to figure
Stewie.
out what it is Trap's good at, but we're gonna figure it out.
I'm trying to still figure it out,
We don't
man.
know what the fuck Trap's
I don't
good
know
at.
what I'm good at, but I'm gonna figure it out, Chop. But Chop, so let's get into it, Chop. So everybody wants to know you was ramping. Hey, you was ramping on social media, right? Nah, but see, he wasn't ramping. People don't understand that he wasn't rampant. You know what I'm saying? This was something that needed. This was something that I didn't even know about. You understand what I'm saying? It was behind my back. It was said behind my back, and
He said
things
you
was
got one record, one knee.
things was said behind my back, and things was done. You know what I'm saying? So what Chop Stewie did was he just cleared the air and let everybody know what was really going on and what was said. And if anybody had anything to say about it, they could have said it. Am I right, Chop?
Yeah, you're right. There's just too much hate in the city when people are doing good or when they got something going. You always got that, you know, that one person trying to grab their shirt and yank them back. If you're sitting in front of somebody you know that loves the person you're talking about, why would you blurt things out like that's not gonna get back to that person? Like I wasn't gonna tell Trap, I'm not gonna tell Trap who's out here saying what or doing what. This man ain't done nothing to nobody. All he's bringing is prosperity to the place. All the bartenders are eating. He's not disrespecting nobody. He's not. If you don't like the guy, just come to him and say, I don't like you.
I don't like me. You know what I'm saying?
But listen, you know what? You know what you're saying replies to what you was talking about earlier, because here's the thing. That's that bitterness.
Exactly.
Again, all right, what did I tell you? If we was young kids looking up to people that was getting it when they was older, you don't think men that ain't getting it ain't gonna look at other men that's getting it and feel a certain way?
Yeah, but I would think that as an adult, you go to a certain point in your life and you say, you know what, I care about me and my kids. I no longer care about nothing. If you was a hater, once you get to a point in your life, damn, you can't be like, damn.
What I eat is not gonna make you
Yes!
sick. You know what I mean? So you have to get off your own ass. Everybody got the same 24 hours in a day. If you decide to sit down on your ass and not do nothing with it, don't get mad at the motherfucker that wants to stand up and go do something with it.
Listen.
And that's just what it is, man.
That was logic what he just spoke. But again, a lot of people don't think logical.
That's true too.
The easiest way is I'll let you work on the hard years to build up who you are, where I could just take it within in minutes.
Mm-hmm.
See,
and that's why I tell people that it's a lot. Oh, I'm gonna go right into it. Then that gets right in. So if I stay out of prison for 10 years, right, Dante, and soon as somebody tells me to suck their dick, I kill them. Who won?
They did.
They did.
But here's another thing, though. See, okay, now, this is why I said you gotta. The reason why I'm the way I am is when somebody, when somebody's talking about another person, my first question I ask them is, what do you say about me? Nothing. Then why are we talking about that person? If a person feel they could replace you, because here's the thing, how you gonna know how to replace me if you don't even know how it is to be me?
Facts.
So again, now let's look at it like this, right?
Shout out to TJ in the building.
What up, TJ? Now,
Morning, T.
again, I'm watching you on here. I'm watching how many other people is filling your content.
Yeah.
And you're able to do this every day.
Yeah.
And yet, I can't get one person to call me on my phone.
Yeah.
How you think I'm going to feel? So it's not you they arguing with, it's themselves. But they need you to give them the attention to feel what? Yeah, I got under this dude's skin. Yeah, this dude, whatever. Because when you trying to tell somebody, yo, let's look at it like this. Let's forget Trap. Let's use Jesus Christ. This man came to earth to teach people a lesson, principles, values, right? Mm-hmm. Correct? We all agree with that.
Yeah.
What did he ever do to a person? Nothing. Do you know the same people that say, crucify him, a week earlier was saying, Hosanna, Hosanna? The same people that crucified him the next week was saying Hosanna. A week later, you killed them.
So that just tells you that it's treachery in the Bible. It was snakes way back then.
Yes. So this is why I say take the principle and allow it and apply, because here's the thing. When I first met you, I could understand. See, I could understand why you're a funny dude. I love being around. Now, like I said, you was like, I don't jump because I was like, I understand where you're coming from.
Yeah,
I understand your struggle. When I could sit here and listen to you all day, because I'm just like, I hear your passion. You're passionate about what you believe in. Yeah. And even though you could acknowledge I'm wrong,
Yeah.
But I'm trying to fix my wrong.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to help other people fix their wrongs
Yeah,
at the same
facts,
time.
facts. That's a fact.
So again, when somebody see you coming out the mud, crab out the barrel, nah, you got, oh, I almost got big.
Yeah.
That dog see me?
Hey.
Nah, let me grab his
Right.
leg. I'm keeping you back in the barrel.
Yeah.
See, you trying to get
Stop.
out the barrel.
Go that way, Bo. You just want to go to seg. Yo, you just want to go to seg or you just want to watch the show? I told you not let you watch the show if you just chill. You gotta chill. They don't know. I understand. We understand each other. They're acting like it's ain't a game here. All right, relax.
Don't shut the fuck up.
You want to play games, Chop? Chop, I have you running around here,
That's why I
Chop
was
Chop.
looking at you like the old ones looking at you like, this motherfucker's always fucking whining. Man.
That's the thing. When you put it in a perspective, go back to what I keep saying, if a person don't know how to value themselves, they're not going to know how to value you. And it's that insecurity. See, we just think it's insecurity in women. Men, why do you think men kill men? Especially if you ain't do nothing to them. Insecurities.
The problem is everybody wants to talk about everybody but their fucking self.
Correct.
That's the problem. Nobody wants to talk about themselves. They'll talk about Trap. They'll talk about Chop. They'll talk about Dante. They'll talk about everybody else, but the motherfucker in the mirror, man.
Hey, yo, they like
Once you start talking about them, they're not having a conversation. They're jumping in their car. Oh, they're getting all offended. But
They're getting offended. They
just
talk
drag
about.
everybody else down the street, but we don't want to talk about me though.
Hey,
Everybody but me.
Yeah, we start bringing up you and how nobody likes to go in there and even blink at there because you're there, and then you got a problem with that.
Yeah, exactly.
But here's the thing, okay. I'm going to use
But we
you.
can talk about Trap. We can talk about his time. We can talk about his mistakes. We can drag him all down the south side. It ain't right. If you're not willing to talk about you, then don't talk about nobody else.
Oh, because I got dragged. That's why I got dragged back. You feel me?
I'm going to give you a new name. Trap the Christ. The anointing.
The
Now watch
anointing.
this. I'm going to show you why. Jesus built 12, right? He picked 12 to build a church, correct?
I don't know.
That's what I'm telling you. This is your pulpit. Why is everybody tuning in to hear your sermon, your message?
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to be preaching about Christ for people that want to hear what you got to say. So what are you trying to do? Build up a community. See, you making a start right now. Okay, if Jesus had his opposition within his camp, Judas betrayed him. One of the 12 he handpicked. And he knew he was going to betray him because he was trying to show him it's not what you do with the person, it's how you respond to that person.
And it's crazy because I have new people who was gonna betray me in my life, and I have just to get them out my life, I let them betray themselves. What was that? Your laugh? What comment? Who was that?
Then he said, "Oh my God, did this dude really have me at work crying? Did he just say, do you want to go to the sing or do you want to watch the show to the dog?" They actually watching the show. That's so funny.
Yeah, my dogs like to watch me, man. My dogs sit here and they watch me make TikToks, all kinds of shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
The thing is, you know why you're gonna have opposition?
But we leave Trap box with him.
Listen,
Trap being here like, "Arr, arr, arr."
Nah.
Being here like, "Arr, arr, arr."
I love
Trap
this.
being like, "Arr, arr, arr, arr."
When
Arr,
he-
arr, arr, arr.
when he's hurt, I love how this one just come to him and console him when he's hurting.
Oh,
that dog
yeah.
comes in, cause that was dope to me. I was like,
Yeah, my dog's like that. If my dog sees me crying, my dog sees me coughing too much. If I start coughing right now, my dogs will both come right to me. You understand what I'm saying?
Box on Trap box. Trying to tell you.
Nah, they bark because they thought you was a dog. That's why they came and pissed on you.
Trap box.
As soon as Chop walked in the door, my dog pissed on him. Chop's going to try, why the fuck your dog? My dog thought you was another dog. He thought you was going to smell his scent. The serious Chop, you stupid motherfucker, man. This motherfucker, Chop, you got to get all that gray shit off your hair, man.
Yeah,
Serious, man.
when me and Dante leave, I'm telling you, Dante, Chop's gonna get on his hands and knees. He's gonna start sniffing asses and everything. That's gonna do it.
Hey, yo, shout out to DJ Chop Stewie.
man's best friend.
Hey, yo, man, but, yo, hold on. Hey, yo, I got a question, though, for Dante. That's why I got to make sure I answer this and get this. Do you know that there's a lot of people on Instagram and the fake followers and social media?
Oh yeah, the blue checks. You didn't know that?
No.
You can buy them. You
Yeah,
can
you
buy
buy
them.
No. No, you guys are doing that, man. They just doing that.
Dude, this is not real. Okay, you want a good example?
Yeah.
Speedy.
A lot of them Instagram models do that, but it works because people look at you and say, "Oh, why they got so many followers?" They don't know that you bought them, and you click on it and you start following, and then they start getting real followers off it.
Quavo chick had 1 million followers.
So that's how
Came
you
out with
supposed
an
to do
album
it?
with bricks.
Is that how you supposed to do it? Because I heard that. And, shout out to Mike Clark. Mike Clark told me that's the terrible way to do it.
It is, because here's the thing.
Well, you won't know a lot of them, and you won't.
No, because Mike was showing me how. Mike, shout out to Mike Clark, man. You got to come up here and show me. But I was looking on a lot of people's Instagrams, right? And then if I'm looking at, yo, why is it that these motherfuckers got 30,000 followers, but then when I go see what they post, and they got 4 likes?
Because that's the fakeness.
Right, that's fake.
Yo, come on.
Those
Hey.
are bots.
Yeah, all right. This is what we're going to do today. I'm going to go around my city, right? And I'm going to find out who the bot is. The bots. So whoever today, I'm going to start trolling. You know I'm a troller. I don't care. But I just want to know, I mean, if you're really doing it, you're really doing it. Don't try to fucking troll. Don't try to act like you're really doing this and you're not doing this. And
that's
you're buying followers,
that's why
bro.
people want to come against you because, see, here's the thing. When you have the power you have to call somebody out and they can't call you out,
Yeah.
that bothers people. So you know what they're going to want to do? Shut you up.
Oh, so I should leave their followers alone? Nah, fuck their followers. I don't give a fuck. This is my shit. I built this shit brick by brick, storm by storm. Shit, fuck them. Shut me down then, bitch. You motherfuckers got these fake followers. I'm calling you niggas out. I'm going to have a list of you motherfuckers. I want to see. You's got 10,000 followers with 3 likes, 2 likes, 11 likes. Yo, if you got 10,000 followers, your likes should be how many on a good picture?
10,000, at least half. Or at least 25%.
Yo, some people be having 6
At
likes.
least 25%.
Yo, y'all are buying your followers, man. I started going to look at real people with followers. You understand what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Shout out to my cousin, the real Tarzan. You see his followers? You see when he puts up something? You know what I'm saying? You see when Mikey puts up something, and it goes a bunch of, that's how I really started looking at
Hard to
it.
tell,
When
man.
P. Diddy puts up something, when all the people that got all of it, because yo, some of you guys got more followers than Drake. How the fuck you got more followers than Drake, you stupid bastard? Who the fuck you think you's fooling, bruh? Nah, it's not funny, Dante. It's not funny. These motherfuckers is faking.
Dude, okay, here's my question. Why you care? I don't care what a person doing.
Nah, because they know why I care.
Why?
I'm gonna tell you why I care. I'm gonna tell you why I care right now. I'm gonna tell you why I care. I care. I hate when he puts me on the spot. He knows that's why he just puts me on the spot. He knows I ain't got nothing to say. He's asking me why I care. He knows I don't got nothing to say. I don't care, right? And he said, yeah, I got no answer. So this is why he's really laughing. And y'all were laughing too. Look, that's not funny. I hate when he puts me on the spot like that because he's going, all right. So he's making me look, he's saying, make yourself look stupid. Say why. Yeah, so why you care, Trap? Yeah, that's how he just shut me up.
Funny? You care the same way the person that's talking about you?
Yeah.
You're that person now.
Yeah.
You know what? Yo, you know what a female said to me? So,
God.
I would never forget when this female said this to me. She said the realest thing to me. It wasn't that I was cheating on a girl. It was just that being a girl, we knew it wasn't going to work because she said she didn't want to get married, have kids. And I was like, okay, cool. So we on our way. So I had snatched up a new chick.
Mm-hmm.
So she was mad because she got cheated on. And so she was like, I could never be mad ever again because now I'm that woman. I'm with somebody else's man.
Oh, you was proud of that?
Huh? No, it's...
She proud of that?
No, I'm using the principle of saying it.
No, but I'm asking you, was that she proud of
She
that?
wasn't. She said she was like, I became the person that I resented.
Oh, all right, because I thought she was saying it like, yeah. And now I ain't that second bitch no more. Now I'm his number. You proud of that?
Nah, it's like what you doing. The people that talk about you, you now.
You're
doing
doing
that.
the same
Giving
thing.
them up
Yeah,
and
yeah,
getting
yeah.
Likes and views. I'm like, I don't care if your joint's fake. I know mine's is authentic.
Yeah, I don't care. Y'all keep. I don't even want to go find out.
Judging people is wrong, and to be hot and cold is wrong. To be fake is wrong. To be high 1 minute and then walk right by you the next minute or have an attitude.
Yes, man, that's what I don't like.
Hot and cold people, I can't mess with, man. I can't do that. Be one way.
To be one way. Don't let me. Hey, yo, Dante,
We all have
you know what I?
bad,
You know what I
days
hate?
where our mood's gonna be better and better and worse some days, but for the most part, I'm the same person. You know?
Yes.
I don't.
And, yes, go ahead,
I'm
Joe.
not gonna switch up and change up on you Thursday and then Saturday I'm not fucking with you. Like if you fuck with them, fuck with them. If you don't.
If you don't
There's
fuck
no
with me, Dante.
there's no in the middle.
You understand what I'm saying? Don't fuck with me, bro. You don't gotta fuck with me.
Don't act like
You
do.
don't gotta fuck with me. Hey, yo, you know why? Hey, yo, I'm gonna tell you something that I confess. I want to confess that I'm changing in my life. I'm no longer walking by people no more.
What do you mean walking by people?
I'm saying, how you doing?
Right.
Oh, okay.
Yo, I used to walk by people and I used to just, because I don't know if they're going to say, fuck you, or I felt like, not to be hard, but like, damn, I don't want to be nice. But after traveling the world, you understand what I'm saying?
Actually,
being polite to
Yeah.
people, and I'm watching everywhere I went, everybody was going, yo, how y'all doing, man? How you doing, man? And it was so, and I said, damn, man, I wish people in my city was like this, but we're not, because we're territorial. And I said to myself this morning in the shower, yo, I want to stop breaking the chain. So when I see somebody, I don't want people to go, damn, Trap. Nah, I don't care. I'm saying how you doing, because I'm feeling good, and it's the right thing to do. It's polite. It might help. It might help in somebody's day. Like sometimes, yo, I remember one time I was on a plane by myself, and a lady just came to me and she was like, how you doing, sir? I was like, oh, I'm all right. But I really wasn't all right. But she started talking to me. But I had she just changed my mind state. So just to saying how you doing to somebody sometimes really could change somebody's mind state.
Agreed.
So I think that's why the Southerners do it. So we don't do it because we're territorial. You know what I'm saying? So, but I see a lot of people that do it. So for the last couple of weeks, I've been just sitting there. But there's a lot of people in our city that do it. Hey, how you doing, sir? How you doing, sir? You know what I'm saying?
It depends. Like, see that.
And I think we should start teaching our kids that.
It depends on your environment, because again,
It's human interaction, and on top of that, you never know who you could meet by doing something like
Correct.
that.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? You
See,
can meet a great contact or something.
see again. If, like I told you, if I see you in the streets, right, and I didn't know you, it's not that I'm intimidated or afraid of you. I don't know your response, because see, I'm reading you. Like, see, I was raised in the streets, so I'm reading you like the streets.
Yes.
Would this dude be woke? Because you know what? Some people take it as being soft. Some people don't. Because sometimes, do you know how many people got punched in their face talking to a person and saying hello?
Hell yeah,
So
or
you-
some shit started,
Yeah,
or
so-
I know that, and see, and I grew up in prison, and it's different. And I know a lot of people, they hate me talking about prison and bringing shit back to prison, right? But Dante, when you go up in prison, right, you can't be one of them dudes that are walking around the prison. You know what I'm saying? Everybody that you don't know if he's a child molester, rapist, he killed his mother. So you grow up, you have to grow and you have to build this armor around your persona and your feelings.
Stranger danger,
You
somebody
understand,
said.
you understand what I'm trying to say? You have to build up an armor, and then when you come out to the real world, and you have to really have that armor on, that you had that armor on for so long in prison, it's hard. It's an adaptation. So a person has to adapt to that, Dante.
Listen, okay. I told you I hang with a lot of white people. Because I like information. A guy asked me before, if a woman locks her door, how do you feel about, or clench their purse, how you feel about that? I said, well, I don't take it personal because I don't know her. I didn't do nothing to her. But I have to keep in my mind the world
That
we
she
live in,
thinks-
that somebody
Yes,
that looks like
yes.
me did something to her.
Yes, and I want everybody on my show to understand that right there too, because that's deep right there, right? And I used to think like that, Dante, and I'm glad that you said that, bro, because that brought to a light to something that happened to me a long time ago on the train. I was on one in the airport. You know, one of them trains in the airport that you got to get to the to your rent-a-car place.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I was on one of them, and the lady, she tucked her pocketbook. And I swear to God, I felt so, and everybody looked at me. I was the only black dude sitting on the thing. I felt so embarrassed, right, that I had to say something. But I wanted, nah, she wasn't embarrassed. She didn't do nothing wrong. She got robbed and raped before.
See?
You know what I'm saying? Nah, that lady didn't do nothing wrong. We got to figure out what's going on, fellas. Before we go and react, we got to understand what's going on. That white woman was raped, and then she showed it to me she went on her phone and showed it to me. She was so hurt. I forgot her name. You know what I'm saying? But she was so hurt behind it, by her doing it, and everybody in my reaction. She tried to pay for my rent-a-car, bro. She tried to pay for my rent-a-car.
See?
You understand what I'm saying? I was like, nah, it ain't that serious, bro. She waited with me. That lady sat there with me. Then when she heard I was in prison, that woman sat with me on my shoulder, bro, and she broke tears. You understand what I'm saying? She had tears, and I changed my outlook on that right there. So that's why this touches me. That shit changed my fucking outlook. Yo, when a woman touches her purse or something, you never know what a woman is going through, bro. See, my first initial thing was, man, fuck this white mother. Well, why would she do this? Yo, and I was going through that, but when I sat with that woman for over an hour and a half waiting for my rent-a-car, and that shit changed my look.
What did I tell you this morning? You never know what a person went through, the bitterness, the hurt, and trauma, and when it's gonna come out. So you was talking to a grown woman who felt or went through something that you had no idea she felt and went through.
Yes, man, and I share that story because, as soon as I hear people say, that woman's, she's racist when she touches her pocketbook like that or clenches, you don't know what that woman's went through. You understand what I'm saying, fellas? You know what I'm saying? We don't know what these people went through because some of these people went through trauma that people don't know about.
Did you see
you know what I'm saying?
The dude that went to go break up the two black girls that was fighting, and then all the whole people jumped him, almost killed him?
Nah, that's sad.
See, again, okay. What it is, okay, we represent a statistic of black men.
Mm-hmm.
Again, I don't have a record and I've never been in jail, whatever. Federal government, we all know that. They still look at me as you. Why? Because somebody that looked like us did something that we have no idea that they done.
Mm-hmm.
So the fact of the matter, we can sit down and tell them I'm not a threat. Like when we go outside and everything, like right now, I just realized I rented a car and I got North Carolina plates on with 10. I'm like, I'm taking this back. I just realized something. Then police pull me over here. They ain't gonna think I'm.
They're not gonna think. They're gonna think you're from doing something.
Especially where
You
I'm
get,
at right now.
yeah.
So I had to think about that. Cause I can give him my badge. I got my federal badge with me. I'm like, hey, yo.
Yeah, they do that. Yes, cause you get that, man. But I wanna say, yo, man, shout out to Halo Lounge, man. They're gonna have us tomorrow, man. We got the Soul Train going down tomorrow at Halo Lounge. Me and DJ Chop Stewie, man. If you ain't tapped in, man, if you in the city and you don't know about the Soul Train, what we got going on, and now Chop Stewie, can we explain a little something what we got going on?
Oh, we got the Soul Train going on. We got karaoke going on. If you want to come down and sing, we're gonna have the scramble board.
We're gonna have the scramble board.
You can make,
We're gonna have a dances.
Song
You know what I'm saying? We're gonna have dances. You know what I'm saying?
Dances. We're gonna have some fun down there.
We're gonna have some fun down there, man. It's gonna be filmed, and hopefully it goes viral. You know what I'm saying? Rhode Island's bringing Soul Train back. You know what I'm saying? So if you come in, I'm gonna have on some. I'm gonna have my dancing shoes on. I'm coming down the Soul Train line. You know what I'm saying? The food's good. You know what I'm saying? Hey, yo, and I got a secret for you. 420. 4 friendly. 420 friendly.
Listen, man, you don't want to miss this.
Hey, yo, you don't want to miss this, man. If you smoke, come on down.
Every Thursday.
Hey, yo, man. Hey, yo, like I told you, man.
That was a true statement. We can't say the same about white men. We can't walk around thinking every person with a certain color of skin is the same. You're right. Agree. Absolutely. We agree. I know I agree.
Even if you can't sing, come sing.
Yo, even if you can't sing, if you ain't rocking, yo, come on down to Halo Lounge tomorrow, man. Check us out, man. I got Miss Rhodey in the building. You know she's in the building. I got Miss Diva. Shout out to Miss Diva, Miss Rhodey in the building over there at the radio. She's over there working. You know what I'm saying? We'll be working tomorrow at Halo. You know what I'm saying? We're going to have a dope-ass show, man. So everybody come on down to Halo tomorrow, man. Come check us out, man. Come get drunk with us, man. See what we got going on down there.
Yeah, Benny, nobody's messing with you on the dance floor. We'll give you that. But you got to stop dancing at work.
Hey,
Come to the
Benny.
club, man.
Hey, Benny, I better see you there. Hey, Benny, I really, and people don't know, like, I reached out to a lot of people and I asked them to be there. And I know a lot of people's going to be there that I asked to be there. Dante, I swear to God, if you want to see my city dance, you better be there. Because let me tell you something. I got some of the nicest dancing people coming in my city. I got some young boys. Hey, yo, shout out to my young boys that are coming up in there, and they're gonna do their thing. You understand what I'm saying? Hold on. My young boys is coming up in there. They're gonna come up in there. They're gonna do their thing. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to them. You know what I'm saying? It's a welcome party. Everybody's invited. Every side of town's invited. 21 plus. All you gotta do is be 21 plus, man. Keep your knives, keep your guns, keep your pepper spray, keep all that at home, man. Put on your shoes. I swear to God, check out what we got going on. We gonna rock out all. We gonna turn out Pawtucket. Pawtucket's gonna kick us out of this, dude. Dude, they're gonna kick us out of Pawtucket. No, they're gonna. No. They're gonna hate us, man. Cause we full, shout out to my high tolerance brothers. You know what I'm saying? You know we got the show going on Sunday. You know what I'm saying? We got the Rick Ross, Jim Jones, Joel Santana pop up down there. 420's friendly, smoked out. If you ain't trying to come down there and smoke that gas, don't go. You know what I'm saying? You better get your tickets.
We're like Bo and Luke Duke this summer. We're taking over.
Why you say Bo and Luke Duke? Who's Bo and who's Luke Duke?
Everybody's mad like Boss Holly. Oh, them Duke boys.
Yeah, them Duke boys.
Them Duke boys again.
Them Duke boys.
Another party again.
Why you call yourself TMX and Nas?
Nah, TM.
Belly, remember Rico?
Yeah, I don't like that shit. I don't drop a dime on them niggas. Hey, yo, when I was in jail, Belly was our movie, man. That was our favorite movie. Rest in peace to DMX. DMX was my favorite rapper. Yo, that was my guy, man. So that's why when people used to tell me, yo, you look like X. I swear to God, I said, that was a compliment. That was my favorite rapper. So that was a compliment to me. Nah, TMX. Nah,
TMX, Trap, man, X.
TMX. Hey, yo.
Painting good vibes all summer.
Oh, yeah,
baby.
TJ Swords event, pop-up event Sunday.
Oh, yeah, we got the TJ Swords events that day. Pop-up event, you know what I'm saying, with Miss Diva. We got the comedy show going down on Sunday at Halo Lounge. We got 148 on Friday with DJ Chop Stewie and myself. You know what I'm saying? Hell yeah, we there on Friday, nigga. We lit, nigga. This Friday. We fucking lit, nigga. Just, you know what I'm saying? We lit, nigga. That's how we doing, you know what I'm saying?
This Friday?
You coming through? What? Soul snatching. We soul snatching. Okay, we soul snatching, man. With Dante Martin coming through. You know what I'm saying? So, yo, man, I gotta say, man, we got a lot of good things going on in our city, man. We gotta move forward. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, nah, I got a new one. The people say I look like is Little Dirt. She keeps
You don't
saying
look
Jay-Z.
like Little Dirt. You don't look like Jay-Z.
Listen, the youngest say I look like, and Finesse 2 times. Who the hell is Finesse?
Oh, you look like Finesse 2 times. You fathead mother. Hey, this fathead mother. Nah, if you don't look like no Finesse 2 times.
There's a big wave coming this way. And if you don't grab your surfboard and ride it, by the end of this summer,
you're going to be washed up.
You're just going to show that you're a hater yourself. Because I'm telling you ain't
Chop right here.
What up, man?
Trash right here, too.
Yeah, I can hear you, Benny. You on there.
Listen. I just left out of work real quick to come in the truck to tell you this. I love you, my brother. Thank you for all you do. I'm just listening. Don't say nothing, brother. Thank you. I love you, brother. Keep doing what you're doing. Flowers given now. And I'm out.
Thank you, Benny, man. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate all the love I get from because the hate, I don't even let the hate, you know what I'm saying? See when you remember when I told you sometimes you got bad angels and good angels? Look what I got around me. So when I got people, when you surround yourself like this, I can't get dragged into no nonsense because they're not gonna let me. You understand what I'm saying? See, when I was fighting y'all before, I didn't have people to give me good advice. I had them bad people giving me bad advice, or I was making bad choices. Then you could have got me then. You can't get me now. You understand what I'm saying? You can't get. But I got a quick question before we go. You know what I'm saying? It's one of my last questions I want to ask.
Before you listen, why are you giving energy to dead things?
Nah, I don't.
Because you know when somebody's dead,
That's it. We don't even think about him no more. We don't even think about him no more. But my next question is to Dante, right? How do you address, and Chops, too, because you're a father, definitely. How do you address your kid bullying other kids? Whoa! See, a lot of parents, y'all ain't understanding this. There's a lot of y'all parents that your child is bullying other people's child. I want to know, how do you address your child bullying somebody else's child, Dante? Chop?
go first, or
I would tell my.
What would you tell your son if he was bullying? You knew he would not no lies, because these kids try to come up with all these lies on why they was picking on somebody else's kid, right? And the parents tend to believe the lies. If your kid was bullying once, are you crazy? Oh, my son didn't do that. My daughter didn't do that. Are you crazy?
I just flat out tell him.
I understand that I got my daughter's back. I got my son's back no matter what. But if my child is bullying somebody, right, Dante? My child is going to be held accountable with me. Not with yous. With me. Then he's going to go and then he's going to go, or she's going to go and address the situation.
the parents is probably an asshole too. He needs to learn. He needs to learn to treat people like he wants to be treated. And bullying is not cute, because if somebody does it to you, you're not going to like it. I'm going to hit you, girl. I'm going to tell you something. I had my kids right in detention. Told my kid at school I embarrassed her in front of all these kids. A control instinct. As a girl, you talk to her, but your son, you have to show him. Okay. So my kid is bullying somebody?
Your child.
Okay, so here's my first.
Your child's the problem. Not nobody else's child. Is Dante's child's the problem. In the neighborhood, in school, whatever. Your child is running around with the guns. Your child is running around hurting people's kids. Your child is the main one starting all the trouble. How do you address that?
The question is, before you say how to address it, do the parent want to address it? That's the first question. Because if you didn't want to address it, it ain't going to be addressed. But to answer your question, see, one of the things I do is I'm going to take a child, we're going to sit down. I need to know why you want to do something that I did not raise you to do. Where's this coming from? Is this something that you feel like you need for your own protection? Did I not do the right job? Because that's what I want to feel.
That camera right there got you too.
Yeah,
but this one. You see?
I'm in both of them.
I know you're in all of them. You know,
That's why I'm addressing like that, because, see, when I keep telling people why, like, when you always ask me why I'm saving myself while I'm waiting, because, again, I want to put a great example. I'm not saying it's going to always work, but I want to put a great example, because I want to make sure that I have a temperament woman in my possession as well as I'm temperament, because we got to be temperament for our children. So we both was going to address, what did we do to make you want to do this?
what do we make you do to want you to have guns to go hurt people?
Yes.
Because you can't go to imagine going to your child, saying to your child, hey, can you sit down with me? Hey, man, what's making you run around and shoot people? What's running around making you do this to people? How you can't address no man like that? How do you address a man or a teenager? That's what I'm talking. I'm not talking about a little kid. A bully could be a teenager or a man too. Yeah. See, people always think of bullying, and people think of bullying in only a goddamn kid. Nah, nigga, there's kids out here that's bullying people. There's men out here that's bullying people. There's women out here that's bullying people. There's little girls out here that's bullying people. So how do you address a child that might hurt you when you address them?
The best thing to do with
They're capable. Not saying they will. Their capability, because they got a
I
firearm.
got 4 boys. I've been through this. One of my kids was doing this, so the best thing I did was put him in the kid he was bullying shoes. Like, how would you like it if you came to school every day and somebody's taking your headphones, somebody's taking your AirPods, somebody because one of my sons had to switch schools because he was doing this to this kid. Went on for a while before the kid finally, it graduated. First it was his AirPods, now it's his.
Did he tell you why he was doing it?
Yeah, he told me why he was doing it because he was following his friends. It started off as a joke, and the kid was so soft. The next thing you know, the kid's buying him lunch every day, and it just went on for a while. My son had to actually come live with me to go down to school.
Hey, can I tell you what I do if my son was bullying somebody?
That's what I did. I said,
The talk I'm gonna have with him.
You're not gonna be with your mother no more since you don't know how to act. Get your clothes, get your shit. You're coming with me. He came to me, graduated high school. He never bullied nobody again.
He came around his dad and he got the guidance, and
You can't be doing
salute
that
to you for that. That's real. Know what I'm saying? But me, if I'm gonna take that approach. I love that approach Chop Stewie did. But you know what I'm gonna tell my son? If you're running around with guns and let me tell you where you're going. To a grave or to a cell. And motherfucker,
Gotta keep it real.
when you get to that cell, don't keep calling me.
Right.
I'm not keep going up to that prison. I'm not going to pay no lawyer bonds. I'm not wasting my life because you wanted to be a bully.
Do you ever take?
That's what I'm telling my kids.
One of the methods I think.
Gotta give it to him real like that. You can't,
Right.
You
Why
can't
don't you
push it for the round.
take them to the prison and show them what this behavior could actually end you up in?
And a shout out to the kids that went into the SCORE program. I was teaching the SCORE program inside the prison for about 15 years. And a lot of the kids that I mentored and kids, they sent me postcards. They all in college. I'm so proud of all the kids that I mentored in prison that are in college. A few of them probably escaped I met them in prison or I seen them in the streets. But most of them, man, they're in college and they're going to be doctors and lawyers right now. You understand what I'm saying? So it does work. You understand what I'm saying? Having a talk does work. Having a conversation does smoothing things out.
This is see, chat. I told you, one day, right, when you by yourself, go back and watch one of these shows that we be having and watch. You know what you're gonna be like? I wish I said this. I wish I said this, and it's gonna open your understanding to even you being a better speaker. Like I remember the show when we was watching, and he goes, "You're really good at this."
Yeah.
Because again, that's gonna help you with what you're doing because you just full circled everything. Take away the advice and the help that you did with these children, and what would have been replaced with? So they wouldn't be graduating from school.
It would have been some bullshit. They would have been gotten.
You see what
Because it's
I mean?
easy to get caught in bullshit.
Right.
It's hard to get out of bullshit. See, people don't understand that. And people think this life of crime and that looking up at that drug dealer and that person with the nice car that's risking their life with guns and stuff, you're looking at the glamour of that. You're not looking at it as this scope. You know what I tell kids? Look at it as the cops. The cops can miss every time. You got one chance to slip and you're going for the rest of your life. Is it worth it? Is it worth it, Dante? Is it worth it?
No, but a lot of these school shootings and stuff you see are results of bullying.
But yes.
And a lot and this goes
Bullied all year. We've been pumping them off for 8 months.
and this goes to one of my,
One day and shoot 6 kids, 4 teachers because
You don't-
If
yes.
I go over there and keep kicking Trap's dog, that dog doesn't really bite. But if I keep kicking him, he's gonna defend himself.
my dog bites. My dog will bite the shit out you,
Like I
Chad.
said, that's why I keep
Chop.
saying it's a built. See,
But that's just to put it out there.
every trauma, bullying, all of this stuff fits. It causes the bitterness or pain and hurt within a person. So again,
What about a woman that bullies another woman? You see I see a lot of women, and you see a woman go after a girl's ex. I see her, and I go, yo, why you want to fight that little girl, bro? She's over there minding her business. Yo, let that go. You're too pretty to be in here fighting. What's wrong with yous? You females that be fighting in nightclubs, yo, I want to tell y'all, that's the ratchetest thing y'all could do. And I'm not saying the fellas are worse. You understand what I'm saying?
It gets crazy because mental health or what somebody's thinking mentally
mental health,
is everything.
Yes.
If you keep kicking somebody and beating them up, you're putting them into a corner, and
And you're making them good. You're bullying them. Yes.
Listen, I'm gonna grab my father's gun. I'm gonna.
And that's when a person grabs a knife or a fork off the table and goes crazy and starts stabbing you. But they're the crazy person.
The truth about a bully? Check this out. A lot of people do things on the outside because they get a sense of belonging, thinking that he said my son was hanging with certain people. That was a sense of belonging. But when you actually go home and you by yourself and you gotta confront who you are, people don't like who they are.
Wow.
You'd be surprised.
Yo, I love who I am. I look in the mirror. I can't even be next to a mirror. If I was near this mirror, anybody know, I just keep staring. I'm always overlooking. I love myself.
But again, see, the thing about it is because you're comfortable with who you are. A lot of people ain't comfortable with who they are. And a lot of times, like I keep trying to say, I don't care how much money you make, how many females you get, how many men you get, your job or whatever. If you're not happy with yourself,
You're never gonna be.
happy.
And if you ain't happy with yourself, I want to say this before I go. So shout out to everybody that tapped in, because that's past my hour. But everybody that tapped in, I want to say this before I go. If you're comfortable, if your partner's not comfortable in herself, there's no way that your partner can put that into a relationship. Am I on the right track? There's no way that my girl can love me properly if you don't love yourself. And you know how you know your girl don't love herself? When she don't go get her nails done. She don't go get her hair done. She don't get dressed up. She don't want to get that. All she wants to do is, I'm just telling you females, I'm not judging you. I'm not judging. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, I'm giving y'all some game right now. Your man probably wants you to get dressed up. You understand what I'm saying? I want you to start loving yourself. You know what I'm saying? Go over there, hit up the hairdresser, hit me up. I know a lot of hair designers. You know what I'm saying? Get your nails done. My girl China, hit China up. Yo, if y'all ain't hit my girl China up, yo, let me tell you something. My China is doing you tell her I come, you're gonna get a discount. Yo, I swear to God, you hit China up, you tell her I sent you. Yo, I swear to God, you're gonna get a discount on your nails. You know what I'm saying?
Whose Kyle has it? Look what he said.
That's my cousin. Shout out to my cousin Kyle.
Us as a people have to start spending more time versus money with our youth. Our youth are replicating what they hear and see from TV. That's the point.
Shout out to my cousin
That's
Kyle,
still a
man.
sense of see what I'm
I
saying?
love you, cuz.
That's still a sense of belonging.
Absolutely, man, because the kids are only mimicking what's on TV. When I see all these kids, so that's why on my camping trip, and I want to get into my camping trip real quick, because it's going to be one of the dopest camping trips ever. So if your kid ain't involved in my camping trip, I need you to hit me up now. I got a few more spots left. You understand what I'm saying? It's dope. You understand what I'm saying? I just formed my committee. You're on the committee. You understand what I'm saying? I got my committee. Shout out to everybody that's on my committee. You understand what I'm saying? If I reached out you to...
the nurses and stuff?
Yes. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all of the nurses. Shout out to the certified lifeguards that I got that are going to help me and volunteer. You know what I'm saying? Hey, yo, let me tell you something. Hey, parents. Yo, let me tell you something. I need you to sign a paper. I'm gonna be giving out a paper, a waiver form. The reason why I'm giving out a waiver form, can I tell you is why? Because we're going to have jet skis. And we're going to have the dirt bikes they like to ride. So shout out to everybody that, I don't even want to mention these brothers that volunteered their jet skis. This company that volunteered their jet skis, they volunteered their dirt bikes. Hey, yo, we going to have some fun in the woods with these kids. No, because they told me to wait, because I wanted to wait. Because, you know what I'm saying, I wanted to wait, because like I told them, I'm a man of action. You could tell me anything. I don't want to disappoint my kids, Dante. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to make them think we're gonna have all these. You know what I'm saying? And bring that shit here. You know what I'm saying? Bring that shit here. Sign this paper. You know what I'm saying? Certify that. So anybody that wants to have fun, you know what I'm saying? We're going from Thursday to Sunday. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a no phone policy for your kids. You're gonna have to have your phone. You can have your phone 3 times a day to check in with your parent for 20 minutes, morning, noon, and at night before you go to bed. But other than I'm jacking their phones. There ain't gonna be no phones, and you're gonna have an emergency number just in case you want to contact them. And I got a policy, Dante, and this is my major policy. If your kid is not coming home, bro, after a night, if they don't like the woods after a night, I'm not bringing them home. They're gonna man or woman this out. Because we're going to show, see, this is not just, I want people to understand, this is not just going to be a camp of fun. It's going to be a camp of learning life. Yo, the things that I want to implement in this camping trip is just about life, Dante. You know what I'm saying? Some of these kids just need to hear about life. You know what I'm saying? So everything we do in them woods is going to be about life.
You got curriculum?
Yes, I do. I got my own curriculums that I wrote up on a pad, that I things that I want to implement, the things that I think that are needed. You understand what I'm saying? For the females and the young boys.
How long this going to be for?
For 40, a couple days, Thursday to Sunday. You know what I'm saying? It's not far.
I'm going.
You know what I'm saying? We're gonna have fun. You're gonna perform. You understand what I'm saying? See, I'm gonna have musicians. I'm gonna have nurses. I'm gonna have doctors. There's gonna be so many people that said that they're gonna volunteer, that are gonna be a part of this. And like I told them, this is gonna be a big thing. You understand what I'm saying? To have all of us out there in the woods, and you don't got your cell phone, you ain't got Google, you ain't got nothing. We're gonna just do nothing but have fun, and we're gonna learn. That's what we're gonna learn. When you get in them tents at night, y'all are gonna go to sleep. You understand what I'm saying? They're gonna go to sleep because their brains gonna be fried from learning. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna the young females are gonna learn what to not to look at in the boy. The young boys are gonna learn how to put a condom on. They're gonna know how valuable putting a condom on, how protecting themselves is safe, how having safe sex is so vulnerable. They're gonna know how education is key to success. You understand what I'm saying?
Disclaimer on that part. And for those that sit up there, why you teach? No, we ain't teaching them nothing. If they doing it or they're in potential, we telling them
how to do it. Yes, and be safe. You know what I'm saying? If you don't, and just like I want to tell all parents. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna probably be swearing. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not gonna smoke weed in front of your child. No, I'm not gonna do that. Where there ain't gonna be no alcohol, no drugs, but I will be swearing. You understand what I'm saying? Huh? I'm the age group I'm aiming for is from 13 to 18.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? 13 to 18.
Perfect time.
You understand what I'm saying? And from females to boys, because I'm going to have, shout out to all my females that are volunteering. I'm going to have all the females in the woods, that I didn't think that would say, they said, Trap, I love what you're doing for the kids. I would help I would definitely volunteer, sit out in the woods for a day or two, Trap, I don't know, my hair. But I did showers. It's beautiful. You know understand what I'm saying? I got you. Shout out to everybody that's volunteered. I told you I just got to run your name, make sure you're not a sex offender, and then, let's get it. I don't care what side of town you're from. I don't care what you're from. We're going to mingle these kids up. They're not going to be with their brother. So if your kid, right, Dante, I just want to spit out a little curriculum, right? If your kid, you say you bring 2 kids with me, right? Yep. They're not going to be in the tent together.
Correct.
Say they're from Chad Brown. I'm gonna have them with kids from the east side on one of them. I'm gonna mix them up, cause we're gonna learn to mingle with each other. I'm gonna teach my kids. I'm gonna teach these kids how to. They're gonna have to work together. You just want to get on these jet skis. You just want to get on these dirt bikes. It's not. You don't think we was just coming camping and I was just gonna give you these. Y'all gonna have to earn them. Y'all gonna have to earn to get on them, man. You understand what I'm saying? You're gonna have to tell us something about yourselves. We're gonna have real deep conversations, man. You understand what I'm saying? I want to learn things about the kids that their parents don't know. Cause when I'm thinking about, what my curriculum is? I think about all the things when I was younger that my mother and father didn't know about me. You understand what I'm saying? My father never knew I was infatuated with guns. So, cause if I told my father that I was infatuated with guns, guess what would have happened to me, Dante? Tell him, no, he would have intercepted and told me why guns was bad for me. He would have told me that I was going to shoot somebody and go to prison for the rest of my life. You understand what I'm trying to say? That I would have known, but if we don't know this, we don't know how to address it until it's too late. Right. So why not try to pull it out of these kids now? You understand what I'm saying? So that's where I'm trying to go with it. You understand what I'm saying? I don't know if everybody probably don't agree with me how I'm trying to. You know what I'm saying? But that I'm only doing it how I was raised, and I'm thinking about the things that would have changed my life.
Listen, I need you to find out who Moses is, and I'm gonna tell you who Moses is in the Bible. And those that know that.
I know Moses. Moses is the one that parted in the sea, right?
You know what? We keep hearing about the part in the sea, but
that's the only part of Moses I know.
Exactly. But I'm gonna start calling you Moses
Nah, that ain't Moses. Moses.
No, I'm gonna tell you why. What people don't
You
understand,
know, I like him.
huh?
You know, I like him.
Yeah. What people don't let me break this down to you real quick. This is how good I am with the Bible. All right. God called Abraham to bring forth the people. They came from his loins. Jacob, Israel, was the person that actually seen the descendants that God told Abraham he was going to have.
Mm-hmm.
They was in Egypt. They got enslaved. Prison. They were slaves. Moses was supposed to die because they was killing the babies because they said there's going to be a Christ that come amongst that tribe. So they was trying to offer. But the mother threw him in the water. You know the story.
Yeah.
Pharaoh's daughter found them.
Found them, and
here's-
yes.
Understand something, Trap. This is why I call you Moses. What people don't understand about the ideology of the Bible, why I like to teach this, is this one. Moses was raised from his tribe and the tribe of Egypt because he was Pharaoh's daughter's child. So he was basically being raised to become a Pharaoh.
Mm-hmm.
Now, what happened? He went to see the people because he knew who he was. He knew he was a part of the Hebrew tribe. He see the Egyptian whipping his brother. He killed him, hit him. The next day he seen two of his brothers fighting. He said, "Why are you doing this?" He said, "What you gonna do? Kill me like you did the other man?" He got out of Dodge. Now, why the significance of that story was, remember, he was rich. He left that whole thing. Went, was on a priest. Yo, there's so much about the Bible that when I break this down to people are like, I didn't even know that was in there.
Yeah, I didn't know that. I don't know this shit's in there.
So now, what happened was, God needed something to happen to get his attention. Because while God's people was enslaved and in bondage, your people's enslaved in bondage, there was a cry. God said, I remember my people. I remember the covenant I did with Abraham, Israel, Isaac. I needed the Savior to go get them. The burning bush. Once Moses turned, God got his attention. What did God tell him to do? Go back to the land that he was trying to forget. He was gone for 40 years. He didn't want to go back to Egypt. And a lot of people don't know he was trying to convince God, his creator, to not go back because he didn't want nothing to do it. He was living his life and everything. Now, why am I calling you Moses?
Because I don't want to go back to prison.
The story that we know about Moses is you. Moses freed the people and brought them to the land that God was promising them. That's what you're doing, brother. See, that's why people is resenting you, because they stopping your mission. Because one, all these suckers out there that's coming against you, they didn't come up with the idea, so they mad you did it and not them. Which if they really cared about the people like you do, they would have came up with the idea. It didn't take you to come up with the idea for them to come up with the idea. If they wanted to do it, they would have did it already.
And that's what I told them. All the people that's talk about they're going to do it, and everybody wants to do it. Hey, yo, let me tell you something. Yo, I don't care if you love the kids and you want to do it. I'll support you. You can do it.
Don't say that.
You know, you can do it. But I'm just saying, I just want what's right for the kids. So I don't care who does it. I'll help you. If you got better resources and people than me, let's do it. You know what I'm saying? I don't want everybody's.
That's the point. They did if they wanted. See, me and you have like I have a temperament that I try to maintain. Well, you heard it the other day. I got a temperament that I try to maintain because I'm sitting up there. When it comes to children, we could go to war because again, I was a child.
Mm-hmm.
I know the pain that children, and I was a counselor since 1999. I was a counselor. I counseled children. I wrote books because of this. Yo, if you're not gonna help, get the hell out the way.
Get out the way. Yeah, get out the way. Get out the way. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Shut up.
Ludicrous.
Shut up. Get out the way. Get out the way. Yo, but I gotta say thank y'all for tuning in, man. Thank Dante. Thank Dante. Wisdom Wednesdays, man, was dope. We went an hour and 45 minutes. Yo, this is the longest show. This was a dope show. DJ Chop Story. Oh, we did? Yeah. DJ Chop Story for pulling up. If you ain't there tomorrow at the Soul Train thing, man, I don't know where you at. You don't want to have fun. Know what I'm saying? If you support the No Longer Trap podcast, yo, please, I want you in the building. I'm going to have the merch in the building. You can grab it. I'm going to have all your sizes. So if I didn't have your t-shirt and I didn't have your size when I seen you, I was going to have your size tomorrow. I promise you that. So I'll see y'all in the building.
Boys, you got any weed?
You know what I'm saying? And there he goes. There he goes. There he goes. You know what I'm saying? There he goes. But I'll see y'all tomorrow, man. I'll see y'all tomorrow, same time, same place.
Trap podcast. After that, he says that.
Yo, you hear this guy? You hear this guy? This guy is nuts. This guy is nuts. My dogs are out. Look, I told you they watch the show. They just go to sleep. La mama. La 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 la. Yo, I thank you guys, man. You guys all, I love you guys. I thank you guys for tuning in, man. I see y'all tomorrow at Halo Lounge. I'll see y'all then I'll see y'all Sunday. I'll see y'all Friday at 148. I'll see y'all at Rick Ross, Jim Jones, Joel Sutan at the Strand. You gotta lock in. The High Tolerance is bringing the heat. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't a smoker, don't pull up, because we 420 friendly all week, baby. You know what I'm saying? We 420 friendly, bruh. Fuck it. We 420 friendly. You know how we bring in the smoke? Smoke, 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 choke, choke. Shout out to motherfucking G Street Exotics. Man, if you ain't got no G Street Exotics, I don't know what you got, man. You know what I'm saying? They're hurting lungs, not pockets over there, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my nephew and them. You know what I'm saying? G Street Exotics, man. You gotta tap in, man. If you ain't tapped into G Street Exotics by now, I don't know where you at. I don't know where you at if you ain't got a G Street Exotics bag. No bullshit. He's hurting lungs, not pocket, man. We don't want to hurt you. Just come with that little money. We got you. We got you. Guaranteed you high. I'm Max B. Wavy.
Beautiful.
My cousin's so crazy. A flight to LA. This is the Italian. Come here, big bear. Be in them housing projects. La 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 la. Champagne and good vibes. Champagne and good vibes. La 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 la. Champagne and good vibes.
I just don't always know when people like dogs.
They sense it.